Today's topic is ancestral defect really that dangerous for you? What is ancestral defect means actually? We inheriting our ancestors' karma and trauma, and in the lineage is affecting us very much. And not just that, the ancestral defect also means that there are still souls from our soul family who are connected to us in this physical realm, but they are in the 4D, so we don't see them but feel them. And all of these three things is called ancestral defect and is actually blocking you from moving forward, reaching your goals, to feel alive, to feel happy, joyful, doing the things what you enjoy, doing your hobbies. All of these things can be blocked by by these three. So how they work? One of the things about the spirits around you, if you have still some ancestors who are in this realm, but in 4D you can't see them, they stuck to your aura and they bothering you because they need your help to go to light. How you can send them to light is through prayers. There is a certain way how you need to do that. You need white candles or incense, and you also need to say certain ways to make sure that the ancestors finding the way to light. That's one thing you can do, and you're gonna be already feeling liberated and lighter, and you're gonna feel that you can easier do certain actions. You maybe drop addictions, you drop cravings, which was caused by their energy. How is that? It's because whenever you going into like negative emotions, you're feeling angry, sad, frustrated, misunderstood, betrayed, if you're feeling those negative emotions or any of them, shame, guilt, basically your vibration is dropping and your chakras are closing in and your aura have breakage in it, like holes, because the aura is representing also your chakras. So that's your shield. So when your chakras start closing or going on the balance, your aura is also breaking. And then the ancestor spirits can enter the aura and use your body for their desires. And they love using your body for their desires, eating, having sex, all kinds of physical, drinking alcohol, all kinds of stuff. So when you ever experience that after being sad, feeling negative emotions, you suddenly have cravings or desires to eat something or do something, those desires are not yours, right? So addictions normally coming from these energies. So this is one thing, how much this can actually affect your life, right? And then the second thing is the ancestral trauma. So when your ancestors had a trauma, they probably changed their perspective on life. They probably picked up different actions, habits, ways of dealing with things, right? And that started to attract triggers, and then they had reactions towards the triggers, and those reactions were negative emotions, which started to causing all kinds of physical illnesses in their life as the life energy was blocked. And that can be inherited through behavior, through belief systems. So as your ancestors were living with your parents were living with you, the same way of thinking, the same way of behaving got into you. And by that, you are starting to have the same reactions, the same patterns, the same habits, which actually causing a results or consequences as an illness or disease. That's how it's got inherited. And the karma is the third one. So ancestral karma is the sins what your ancestors done, basically, intentional actions when they caused some negative things to other people, So basically, you inherit that through as a karmic cycle, which you shouldn't actually deal with because their own personal karma. So there is a way to stop actually having the effect of the karma of your ancestors. There is a certain way to do that. I have the solution for that in my meditation library. So basically, if you want to make sure that you're clearing away your ancestral defect on all levels, You can do that through joining my membership club and using also my meditation library and going through some healing processes, which gonna eventually make you feel more liberated, much easier to proceed on your way, taking good actions towards your goals, having a healthier body and mind, not having cravings, addictions. So overall, your chances to getting into disease and everything can be much more on the way for healthier and happier life, to going through all of these healings. And basically, so many ways you can actually show how it affects your lineage or your family tree, your soul family, is when you start a healing on yourself, you take on the responsibility to heal yourself, you basically also healing the whole soul family. And if you had any like early deaths in your family line, someone maybe had abortions, or someone maybe died in an early age or in a young age in an accident, or someone was born with a disease, that's all a sign of ancestral defect being actually present in your family. And also, if you have like a never-ending situation, a never-ending fights in a relationship, or a never-ending debt situation in a family, even though they try to get out of it and they do all kinds of actions, is still not ending. So when you're experiencing negative cycles which can't end, that's also a sign of ancestral defect, which means maybe ancestral karma is affecting your family. And it's really important to deal with it, to stop these conditions, right? And then eventually feel the happy and healthy life and enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.